free.
This one for WWE champions. Pay to win like every day, yeah.
I don't play mobile games.
Funny how they still think I'm a broke man.
Then I'm broke.
Even though I be pulling Hogan.
Free.
I spent like 40 grand on a couple thousand pictures of some sweaty men.
On the first stream, it was our usual DSP versus the Internet Clips show on the DSP Reacts channel. Good variety of clips this week. Particularly, there were a few clips that people, I think, really wanted me to watch, like this Nick Rikita, clip of him that he got arrested and was arraigned. And I guess there was a group of people who really wanted to see me watch that. I don't really know why. I think, sadly, there's a group of people on the internet who love this kind of toxic culture of laughing at people, right? And they like seeing the mighty fall, correct? And in this case, here's a guy who I guess years and years ago, criticized me. He covered my bankruptcy. I know that sounds weird. I want to repeat that. He covered my bankruptcy as content for his channel. He thought that my personal financial distress and ruin was entertaining content for the internet. That's how some people are, okay? And I think what it is back then, he did a lot of streams making fun of me and saying he had advice for me and stuff like that. And then here we are 4 years later, and the guy just got arrested for drug possession and all kinds of stuff. And now people are like, oh, how the mighty have fallen. Let's have Phil watch the clip. Well, if you see me watch the clip, you're going to see I don't really care. The truth is this, all right? I go about my way, making the content that I feel is meaningful to my audience and no one else. I'm not trying to make content that slams someone or harms someone or brings people down or stomps on people so that I can make a living. I've never done that. You haven't noticed. I've never played the drama game, the gossip game. I don't want to be part of that culture, that whole Lolcow volcano of nonsense. I try to stay away from it for the greater part of a year now. I've done everything I possibly can to stay away from that for the better. I feel like this channel, this community is better keeping me away from that toxic stuff, right? So it's just funny because people say, hey, watch this clip, and they think that I'm going to react in a certain way. It's like, what did you think I was going to do? That I was going to revel in it and jump up and say, ha, 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 I'm so happy that this guy who thought he knew better than me and said that he was better than me and was going to give me advice is now falling? No. In fact, it's the opposite. I feel sad. I feel sad. I feel like, I wish that people, that bad things didn't happen to people. Because here's the thing, and this is an interesting take, I think, that a lot of people maybe don't agree with me or just don't think about, all right? If people were actually having a happy time and a good life, they probably wouldn't have to be toxic to others to get ahead. You understand what I'm saying? Like, do you really think that some of these people just want to sit there just tearing down others all day to get ahead? I mean, for me, like, maybe I would, if it's someone I really don't like let's say there's someone who I feel like has really strongly wronged me or just a real vile person, right? Maybe like the first time I did it, I'd like, let me get this off my chest. Let me rag on this person, right? And it will feel good the first time. But to constantly go back to the well and keep ragging on people and then have to find a new person every day, a new drama story, a new insulting story, a new thing to say, ha ha, how this person messed up, this person's in trouble, this person, and gossip, right? That would drive me insane. Like, I find no pleasure in seeing other people get hurt. And maybe that's different than how other people think. Maybe I'm just wired differently. I really don't. I don't want to see other people get hurt. You know what it is? I think it's because when I was younger, I was a troll in the Street Fighter community, and I did find pleasure in the pain of others. And I think I've just gotten, mature enough that I've grown out of it. Like, I don't want to see others fail and stumble and suffer. Because, by the way, when these people have these issues, also it affects the people around them. Like Nick, he has a family, he has kids. And now everyone's affected by that, right? So, people wanted me to watch this clip, and I watched it, and I watched it for like maybe 10 minutes, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm watching it for. Like, I'm not going to be happy that this guy is in a bad part of his life and has made mistakes. I'm not going to rag on the guy or insult him. That's not me. Like, to me, I'm watching the clip, and the only thing I'm reacting to is that, wow, these courts have no idea how to do anything professionally. During my own bankruptcy hearing, we had people calling into the call, impersonating people, and there was no way to actually confirm anyone's identity, and that was just okay. according to the court, like, sure. In this case, with Nick's hearing, people are calling in constantly and it's going badoop, 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 and it's all unprofessional. You can't even hear what anyone's saying in the hearing. It's like, you can't hear anything at all. It's just, all the audio is terrible. And you got someone who goes on and starts, like, screaming and yelling at him. It's like, dude, what is this? This is supposed to be, like, a professional thing, and this is what they do. Here's a guy at the lowest point of his life, and now he has to deal with internet trolls? Like, what the fuck is wrong with America, right? So anyway, that's my take. It's like, I don't know what people want of me. If you're coming here for drama, you're coming to the wrong place. You know, that's just not me as a person. I want what's best for others. Here's the thing. For some people, if today is a bad day for someone, it's a good day for them because they profit off of someone else's mistakes or misery. For me, I don't care. I want nothing to do with anyone who's having a bad time. I don't give a crap. I wouldn't have even cared about Nick at all if people didn't submit that clip for my react show. I wouldn't have said a word about it. I don't give a crap. You know, not my business, honestly, to talk about. So that was like the one highlight I would say of the react show. Outside of that, there was the usual stuff, some documentary style stuff.